Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here to show you what I've been up to recently regarding my fairy projects. Well, I made this little mushroom, and this is the mushroom helped me to get my mojo back in February, I think. So here are some things I've been made relating to that fairy theme. So this is a snippet roll. It's a beautiful snippet roll. It will have some sari silk tied around it. And I have made it, see it unwrapping there, it's absolutely beautiful. I'll show it you it slower and in more detail in a second. So I've made the spool look like a toadstool, so it's got little pearls on the flat back pearls on the top. Isn't it pretty? It's just part of this fairy theme I'm going wild with since creating these little mushrooms. So here's a snippet roll. There's the back. It's paperback, pleated paper, and then I've stuck on, stitched on, and glued on some items. There's rusted safety pins, mother of pearl buttons, some old vintage buttons, vintage jewellery. You see the little fairy wing as well there. Paper clip, more old buttons, a little tiny vintage key. I think it must have been off a jewellery box or something. More mother of pearl, some more vintage jewellery. As you can see, it's really pretty. So I will be putting this in my Etsy shop. It's something that you could use, say, down the edge of a journal page. You could cut snippets off it, or if you wanted to, you could just take all these beautiful mother of pearl beads off, buttons off, and use them yourself for whatever reason. So that is my fairy themed snippet roll. So I've also been making this, and this is for my this will go onto eBay, not eBay, will go into my Etsy, Be Divine Vintage. Sorry about that. This I've made for the Fairy Festival at Llangollen in September. It's in August. It's a needle case. I don't know why I said September then. It's a needle case. So you open it up, and that's a little pouch with some sew stitching on there. There you can see is the fairy theme. So this is a little needle case, a little sort of shabby chic needle case. It's got some vintage wedding applique on the front. And this is dangle made with the vintage roses, paper roses. So this that's the back. As you can see, it's layers of this beautiful vintage broderie anglaise, threaded through with sari silk. We just untie this, and inside there's a beautiful needle things you would need in your needle case: pins, circular needle, semicircular needles, darning needles, more pins, all different size needles, different size holes, darning needles, ordinary stitching needles, beading needles, just so many different types. Here we've got safety pins and a needle threader. We've got some more needles here, and then at the back I've put the great big needle with some big pins, and I've just popped in this applique just on that page as well, just for an idea that whoever owns this can put little fabric swatches in or whatever they want to do. So this will be going to the Fairy Festival. So that is me, and this is what I've been up to. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. This afternoon I'm making little tiny fairy villages inside these. So when I've done those, I'll show you what I've done. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Remember, my Instagram is Be Divine Vintage, my Facebook is Be Divine Vintage, and my Etsy is Be Divine Vintage. And it's spelled B-E-A-D, as in bead, and then I-V-I-N-T-A-G-E. So it's bead, divine, vintage. So the D covers both the bead and the divine. So thank you very much. Bye bye.